WMD development. WMD is a widget consisting of a query condition area, a master grid area, and subpanels of freeform type or grid type. Master data is displayed on the master grid, and detailed data is displayed on the subpanel based on the master data. Right-click the subfolder of View Model and select View in the New. Enter the code, name, and description to create a view object. After creating a view object, select the widget master detail from the toolbar and drag into the form area to create the widget. Set the location and size of the created widget and specify the anchor property. Right-click the widget and select Design to design the widget. First, select the data weaver to be executed in the widget. When the data weaver is selected, the data list set in the data weaver is displayed on the left. On the Query tab, add parameters to be used in the query conditions, specify the properties, and click the Layout button to design the query condition area. When the design of the query condition area is complete, specify the query type method and check the Show toolbar. When all the settings on the Query tab are completed, go to the Master Grid tab. On the Master Grid tab, add parameters to be used as grid columns, specify the properties, and click the Layout button to adjust the width of the grid columns. When all the settings on the Master Grid tab are completed, go to the Panels tab. Click the Add Form button to create and design the form type subpanel. When the subtable at the top left is selected, the data list set in the subtable of the data weaver is displayed on the left. Enter a name of the subpanel, add the parameters to be used in the subpanel, and specify the properties. Click the Layout button to design the layout of the panel, and the setting of the form type subpanel is completed. Next, create and design a subpanel in grid format. Select the subtable at the top left and enter a name of the panel as before. Add buttons to the panel so users can add or delete records from the grid. Add the parameters to be used in the subpanel, and specify the properties. Click the Layout button to adjust the width of the grid columns, and the setting of the grid type subpanel is completed. When all the settings on the Panels tab are completed, go to the Methods tab and specify the methods to be executed for each action. After specifying the methods, click the Layout Design button to set the entire layout of the widget. Use the right-click menu to split the area, select each area, and add a panel to the area. Once all the settings for the widget are complete, save and run it. Run WMD. Click the Query button to query the data in the master grid, and select a record from the master grid to view the detailed data from the subpanels. When you click the Insert button, a row is added to the master grid and the subpanels are activated. Enter data in the activated subpanels. Once all data is entered, click the Save button to save the data entered in the subpanels to the database. Select the data you want to modify in the master grid and click the Update button, then the subpanels are activated. Modify, add, or delete data in the activated subpanels and click the Save button to update the data. Select the data to be deleted from the master grid and click the Delete button, then the selected master data and the subdata displayed in the subpanels are deleted. Thank you for watching.